Good morning. This is your media report for Monday, September the 19th, 2016. I'm Sergeant Chuck Breen, Media Relations Officer for the St. John Police Force. Since Friday morning, September the 16th, until today's date, police have responded to 363 calls for service. The St. John Police Force would like to hear from anyone that has any information concerning any of our calls or investigations. We can be reached at 506-648-3333 or at our email, police@stjohn.ca. Or you can do it anonymously through the Provincial Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-8477 or on their website at crimenv.ca. On Friday morning at 9:09 a.m., police responded to a call of theft from Golden Grove Road. Upon arrival, police learned that the caller had parked their ATV in the yard the night before, and upon checking it in the morning noticed that it was gone. St. John Police are currently investigating this. At 9:24 a.m., St. John Police responded to a call of fraud on Muriel Avenue. Police learned that the caller had received a phone call from someone who represented themselves as being with the caller's bank security department. The caller was advised by them that they were doing an investigation, and they gave the caller directions to transfer funds and to send money orders in order to assist the investigation. The caller has since learned that this was a scam and the caller was defrauded the transferred funds. This matter is currently under investigation by the St. John Police Fraud Unit. St. John Police want to advise the public that if you are contacted by phone or internet in a similar nature, please contact your local bank immediately. At 10:08 a.m., St. John Police responded to a call for a break-and-enter to a residence on King Street West. Police learned that the caller had been at work and returned home to find that the door to their home had been forced open and that a quantity of jewelry had been stolen from the apartment. This matter is currently under investigation by the St. John Police Major Crime Unit. At 9:17 a.m., St. John Police received a call for damage to a vehicle on Prince Street West. The owner reported that a number of articles had been taken from the car during the night. This matter is currently under investigation by the St. John Police Force. At 10:51 a.m., St. John Police responded to a call of theft at the Ready Man store in King Street. It was reported that someone had taken a number of designer sunglasses from that location. This matter is currently under investigation by the St. John Police Force. At 2:14 p.m., St. John Police responded to Waterloo Street for a report of a male with a knife. The responding officers checked a 23-year-old male in the area who was found to be in possession of two large knives. This male was arrested for possession of a weapon dangerous to the public. Further investigation revealed that the male also had an outstanding warrant for his arrest. The male was held to appear in court on these charges. At 5:14 p.m., St. John Police responded to a break-and-enter call at a residence on Duke Street South. The caller reported that upon returning home from work, they found that their apartment had been broken into and a number of items had been taken. This matter is currently under investigation by the St. John Police Force Major Crime Unit. On Friday evening at 7:17 p.m., St. John Police received a call concerning a male going through vehicles on Rossay Avenue. Responding officers apprehended a 22-year-old male who matched the description given. He was charged with attempted theft as well as a violation of a conditional court order that he had been placed on earlier. The male is being held for court. At 7:58 p.m., St. John Police responded to a report of theft at the Sears store on Westmoreland Road. Store employees had witnessed a male and a female leaving the store with a number of items that they had not paid for. Officers that were patrolling the area at the time of the call arrested a 29-year-old male and a 24-year-old female for theft. They were released and will be appearing in court at a later date for a charge of theft. At 1:02 a.m., St. John Police received a call of an intoxicated male causing a disturbance on Tartan Street. Responding officers arrested a 26-year-old male for a violation of the Intoxicated Persons Detention Act. He was lodged in cells and released and sober. At 1:27 a.m., St. John Police stopped a vehicle for speeding on the Westfield Road. The driver of the vehicle, a 24-year-old male, displayed signs of impairment and was given a demand by the officers to take a test on a roadside screening device. The male refused and was subsequently charged for failing to provide a sample of his breath. He was released to appear in court on a later date. On Saturday morning at 8:08 a.m., St. John Police responded to Reading Crescent for a report of damage to a vehicle. The owner had parked their car in the driveway the night before and upon checking it in the morning found all 4 tires had been slashed. This matter is currently under investigation. At 11:20 a.m., St. John Police responded to Wren Street for a report of a theft. The caller reported that a bank card had been stolen from her purse and had been used to take a cash withdrawal from her bank account. Following an investigation, police arrested a 28-year-old male for theft and fraud. He was released to appear in court at a later date to answer to those charges. At 5:52 p.m., St. John Police responded to the Source for Sports store located on McAllister Drive for a report of theft. Store employees stated that a female had taken a sweater and left the store without paying for it. Police checked the area but were unable to locate the suspect. This matter is currently under investigation. At 5:35 p.m., St. John Police responded to a break-and-enter call on Vizard Street. The caller advised that someone had broken into their home and had stolen a quantity of copper pipes from the basement. This matter is currently under investigation by the St. John Police Force Major Crime Unit. On Saturday evening at 8:02 p.m., St. John Police responded to a motor vehicle accident on Cottage Road. Investigation revealed that the vehicle involved was an ATV and that the male driver had flipped the vehicle over. The male was transported to St. John Regional Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. At 10:59 p.m., St. John Police received a call to a bar on Princess Street for an intoxicated male who refused to leave the premises. On arrival, police arrested a 49-year-old male. Police learned that the male was on a court order that he was not to consume alcohol. He was charged with a violation of that court order and held to appear in court. At 10:35 p.m., while on patrol on King Street West, police noted a 48-year-old male on a mountain bike carrying a kayak on his shoulder. When police attempted to stop the male, he began to speed up the bike. However, the weight of carrying the kayak on his shoulder, at the same time as trying to pedal away from police, caused the bike to go into a high-speed wobble. This caused the male to stop pedaling the bike. After the male finally pulled over, police noted that the kayak was still in its original wrapping with a Canadian Tire price sticker on it. Further investigation revealed that the kayak had been taken from a locked compound at the Canadian Tire store on Fairville Boulevard. As a result of this information, police arrested the male for breaking and entering and possession of stolen goods. He was released to appear in court at a later date. At 11:59 p.m., while on patrol on King Street, St. John police officers were flagged down by a 58-year-old male who reported having been assaulted. The victim reported that a male had been shouting and swearing at a group of people on King Street. When the victim asked the male to stop, the male punched the victim several times. The victim pointed out the male to the officers, and as a result, police arrested a 19-year-old male for assault. While being arrested, the male resisted and was also charged with a resisting arrest. He was placed in cells and released later to appear in court at a later date. At 1:35 a.m., St. John Police responded to Partown Centre on Carlton Street for a call of a violation of parole. Police arrested a 31-year-old male and transported him to the county jail. At 2:50 a.m., St. John Police responded to Germain Street for a report of a fight. On arrival, officers noted a group of people milling about. Police dispersed the group without incident, with the exception of one 47-year-old male who refused to leave and proceeded to yell profanities. Police arrested the male for a breach of the peace. He was held until sober and later released. At 4:07 a.m., St. John Police responded to Charlotte Street for a report of a theft. The caller advised that they had parked their vehicle in a parking lot earlier that evening, and upon their return found a window had been smashed out and a number of articles stolen. This matter is currently under investigation by the St. John Police Force. On Sunday morning at 6:53 a.m., the St. John Police were stopped by a motorist on Peter Street. The motorist advised that there was a vehicle parked on Peter Street with the window smashed out and a male lying in the back seat. On arrival, officers found the vehicle empty, with the window smashed out and a number of items strewn about inside. Officers then received further information that the male that had been seen lying in a vehicle was now walking through a parking lot in the Union Street area. Officers responded and noted a male matching the description of the suspect getting out of a parked truck. Upon seeing police, the male ran off. After a brief foot chase, police arrested a 32-year-old male and charged him with mischief and theft. He is currently being held for court. During the morning, Between 8:05 a.m. and 9:51 a.m., the St. John Police responded to 3 calls for damage to vehicles on Germain Street. The owners all reported that sometime during the night someone had smashed out a window in each of their vehicles, and a number of items were reported stolen. These matters are currently under investigation by the St. John Police Force. At 11:50 a.m., St. John Police responded to a report of damage to a vehicle on Nason Road. The caller advised that sometime during the night all 4 tires on their vehicle had been slashed. This matter is currently under investigation by the St. John Police Force. On Sunday evening at 6:34 p.m., St. John Police responded to a call of a robbery at Sean's Variety on Broad Street. Police learned that a male had entered the store and threatened the store employee with a weapon. The male was given cash by the employee and then fled the scene. This matter is currently under investigation by the St. John Police Major Crime Unit. At 8:26 p.m., St. John Police responded to a call of a fight on Peter Street. Responding officers learned that a 40-year-old female had been assaulted and threatened by a male with a weapon. Police arrested an 18-year-old male at the scene, and he is being held for court. At 11:34 p.m., a St. John police officer, while on patrol on Duke Street, checked a male that was intoxicated. The officer learned that the male was on a court order to refrain from consuming alcohol and was also to abide by a curfew of 9 p.m. The 42-year-old male was arrested and is being held for court. This concludes the media report for Monday, September the 19th. Have a good day and be safe.